So I hope you have your end of your week beverage ready for this next presenter. A glass of wine, a cup of tea, water, whatever you want. This is brought to you by Georgian College's Henry Bernick Entrepreneurship Center, and it is my great pleasure to introduce Canadian singer-songwriter Marshall Dane. Marshall Dane writes country songs that cross genres and bridge the gap between mainstream pop, rock, and new country. Born in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, son of a preacher and the middle brother to 6 incredible siblings, Marshall was initially raised to be a minister. When his faith got tested, he set out on a personal journey to discover his own path, leading him to writing, performing, and recording his own songs. With the most successful song on Spotify, Motorcycle, reaching over 186,000 streams, Marshall is all revved up and ready to take on 2021 with a fiery passion. Beyond the music, he's an advanced level 3 sign language student and an active licensed drone pilot, incorporating all of his creative assets into one stunning, exciting passion. Often seen signing an ASL or having an ASL interpreter beside him, sharing his music inclusively, especially with the deaf community, has an intense focus for Marshall. Although we can't hear you from the virtual stage, please welcome Marshall Dane with some comments in the chat. Feel free to put as many emojis as you like in there. And Marshall, you can take the stage now.
My name is Marshall Dane. I am very grateful to be a part of your celebration today. I hope you've had a good week. If you're stressed out, let's chill out right now, okay? Together. I need to de-stress. Let's go. This is a track I wrote. In my intro, the ladies were mentioning that this is probably my most streamed tune. It's called Motorcycle. Basically how the story goes is this. My dad and I didn't talk for a long time, and I called him up one day and I said, "Pops, it's me. I'm in Welland. Ever since I was a kid, you've had a motorcycle, and I just bought a motorbike. Can we please ride together? I'd like to ride with you as father and son, but man and man." He said, "Son, I sold my bike last week." And he could hear it in my voice, the disappointment that I missed all those years and really wanted to do this thing. So he said, "Son, I tell you what, why don't you ride up to Barrie on Thursday? You meet me at the dealership, and you and I'll ride together for the first time." So I did. And when that ride was done, although I wished it never finished, I wrote a song called Motorcycle. Check it out. What's on your mind, babe? It's on mine. It's the same thing. Give me the green light, cause you know time isn't wasting away. Hey, hey. Come on, girl, I'm not sure just why we're waiting. I got the keys, you got the jeans. Why don't you slide on my way? Hey, hey. See, I got room too. It's just missing you. Come on. Come on, baby, what you say that we get going? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Got me shifting gears, you're right here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, taking off like a motorcycle. No place in mind, but we can find it when we get there. With your arms around me, girl, I'm down. We can go anywhere you want. Yeah, anything you want. Yeah. Come on, baby, what you say that we can go and let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Got me shifting gears, you're right here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, taking off like a motorcycle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo, come on. You got any riders out there? Ride on, ride on. Oh, come on, baby, what you say that we could go with? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Got me shifting gears, you're out here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, taking off like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So come on, baby, what you say that we could go with? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Shifting gears, you're out here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, taking off like a motorcycle. What you saying, baby? Yeah. Life in the fast lane. Come on. Life in the fast lane. Hold on tight, take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I down a back road. Anywhere you wanna go. Yeah, yeah. On my motorcycle. Come on. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I down a back road. Anywhere you wanna go. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Motorcycle. You can check it out on Spotify if you really dig it. Thank you so much, folks. I'm guessing you guys can see and hear me because I don't see any weird little circles on my face, which usually represent thinking. I mean, I got my own circles in my head that are spinning and they're thinking, but you know what I mean. Okay, so now let's get back to business. Now that I know you can hear me, all right, beautiful, beautiful. Now that I know you can see me and hear me, then I will definitely redo the first song. Don't you worry about that. Let's get back into another track. Let's do this song. Then I'll redo the first song, and then I'll go to something else. A lot of times I like to mix Beastie Boys. Well, actually, I wonder if I should do it right now. Beastie Boys or Eminem. I don't know which Georgian college is probably more into Beastie Boys or Eminem. Maybe I'll just have to do them both. And if I'm going to do them both, why don't I just do Vanilla Ice at the same time? All right, let's see if I can do that, actually. Here we go. Easy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Lightning bugs are cute little bugs that float on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Just past Perry, down by the river near the old stump road. I'm gonna take you to a special place where just local kids go. Baby, get ready. Oh, yeah, yeah. You and me go pushing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Staying the whole night through. Feels so good to be with you and you. You lay. Ooh. Don't ask about that. Spans in the summer's coming and the days are getting long. I got it. Wait on winter for the time to be right to sing you a song like this. Baby, get ready. All right, here we go. It don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite, but they will. Jump in the river and cool our naked bodies from the heat of the night, skinny dipping. Baby, get ready. Oh, yeah, yeah. You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we're all in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Staying the whole night through. Feels so good to be with you and you. You lay, yee-hoo. All right, the reason I do that because I got 3 older sisters and a younger sister, and I saw way too much Sound of Music. That's right. Get a leg, get a leg, get a leg. Here we go. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You'll only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. Killing in the name of all right. Now let's see. Can I actually do Vanilla Ice with this? All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something that grabs a hold of me tightly, flows like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. I'll rock a mic like a band, or light up the stage and watch it chomps like a candle dance. Commercial speakers, they boom, killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it, believe it, you better gangway. You better hit a bullseye, the kid don't play. If it was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. All right, we got Bill in there. Beastie Boys. What do I got for Beastie Boys? All right, here we go. Here's a little story that I got to tell about 3 bad brothers you know so well. Started way back in history with that rat MCA and me, Mike D. He had a little horsey named Paul Revere. Well, me and my horsey and a quart of beer, riding across the land, kicking up the sand. Sheriff was on my tail and he's in demand. One lonely beastie I be, all by myself without nobody. The sun was beating down on my baseball hat. The air was getting thin and the beer was getting black. I thought it was a girl. I ran into a guy. He said he's MCA. I said howdy. He said hi. All right, let's move forward from here, shall we? Here we go. You and me, ocean in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Come on, everybody, bring the church. Yeah, down by the river in the full moonlight, we're born in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Come on, bring it back. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. You and me, ocean in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars, and the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we're born in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Staying the whole night through. It's so good to be with you, yeah. There you go. Fishing in the dark with a little bit of Beastie Boys, some Eminem, and Vanilla Ice because it fits. Okay, let me just see what's going on here. Everything's okay. All right. I'm glad you guys are digging the mashup. That's kind of how it rolls sometimes. I'll give you another one in a second. Let's go back to the first song that if you did not get a chance to hear it, this song here is called One of These Days. And it's basically a tune about, you know, when you're worried about everything. So I don't know, maybe there's some people out there right now, maybe there isn't, but there's probably some people out there that have got a lot on their plate. I don't mean busy a lot. I mean emotionally a lot, on the shoulders a lot. They're carrying a lot. Everybody's carrying something different, but some people have got a pretty big burden. The day that you decide to let that burden go, literally take that proverbial knapsack that's sitting there on a stick like the littlest hobo, and you drop that, you find freedom. Girl, we always say someday, when it comes to leaving this town, it's always off in the future, and it never seems to come around. I got a few dollars saved up, I got the windows rolled down, I got a tank full of dreams, and they're telling me there's no better time than now. This is one of these days we've been waiting for. So pack your suitcase, it's getting late, I don't want to wait anymore. Baby, this is our chance to make our escape. If there ever was a time when nothing on the circus stand in our way, oh, this is one of these days. I got an uncle in Vegas, says we're welcome to stay. Let's get married by Elvis, and we put our chips down on LA. Get a picture taken in front of this big Hollywood sign. We can take it slow or as fast as she'll go, but let's kiss this town goodbye. This is one of these days we've been waiting for. So pack your suitcase, it's getting late, I don't want to wait anymore. Baby, this is our chance to make our escape. If there ever was a time when nothing on the circus stand in our way, oh, it's one of these days. Whoa, 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 whoa. One of these days, get your hands together. We've been waiting for. One of these days it's gonna happen. Oh, I hope it's soon. I want to go to the beach, you know. Hey, this is one of these days we've been waiting for. Pack your suitcase, it's getting late, I don't want to wait anymore. Baby, this is our chance to make our escape. If there ever was a time when nothing on this earth could stand in our way, this is one of these days. One of these days. Oh, baby, 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 please. One of these days. Oh yeah, I don't want to wait anymore. No, no, no. Girl, we always say someday. Well, there you go. I actually got lost in there for a second, right in the song. I don't know if you saw where I kind of, I'm not going to say spaced out, but where you fall into the song. I came up with that expression, and a buddy of mine used it in a song, the lyric, fall into a song. When I was a kid, I'd sit at my grandma's house and listen to Kenny Rogers records, and I would close my eyes and just fall into a song. So I think that's why I love playing music so much, because I get to kind of just get in there, and sometimes you can get lost, like in a good book. All right, I hope you guys are doing good out there. One more time, I'm going to let you know that you can check out my music on Spotify. You can check out my music on Apple Music, Amazon, wherever you get your music from. That's where my music is probably. If it's not there, we got a problem. It should be out there. You can check out my stuff on YouTube And if all else fails, MarshallDane.com's got you covered. I got some merchandise. If anybody wants to order a CD, if you still have CDs, you can get a signed record. You can get some tank tops and some hoodies, some t-shirts, that kind of thing. Instagram and Facebook is where I do most of my stuff. So if you don't got anything better to do, you might want to head over there and add me as a friend. Or follow my page on Instagram, get updated. I got a brand new song out called Letting Me Go. It's coming out 23rd. I haven't even told the people in the public yet, but well, they know it's coming out. They just don't know what day. You can pre-save it now on Spotify. So if you go to my link in the bio of my Instagram, you can check out the pre-save link for that. All right, everybody. Be good to your bad selves for the next couple, 4 or 5 minutes. This song here is called Love and Alcohol. It's off my record, Running Stop Signs, but I'm going to add a few things in here. So get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on. Yeah. Come on, baby. Baby, you look good tonight. The cotton dress suits you right. But I may not be thinking what you're thinking. Before I go and promise you all those things that lovers do. Girl, you ought to know that I've been drinking. Under normal circumstances, never lie to you. But the devil man, he dances. I've had 1 or 2, you know, love and alcohol. Can't touch that stuff at all. Always seems to get the best of me. Combination dangerous. Every time I mix them up, I end up saying something I don't mean. But it ain't my fault, no. I blame it on love and alcohol. Yes, sir. If you happen to decide to take me home with you tonight, baby, I'll be glad to go along. Yeah. If you know I told you so, I tell you now, so now you know. Come tomorrow morning, I'll be gone. So before you have another, before I finish mine, girl, let me warn you one more time. You know love and alcohol. I can't touch that stuff at all. Always seems to get the best of me. Combination dangerous. Every time I mix them up, I end up saying something I don't mean. But it ain't my fault, no, no. I blame it on love and alcohol. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Na 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 na. Hey, you guys with me? Na 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 na. Hey, all right, I got another one. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Your turn. Na 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 na. Hey. Yes. Here we go. I got more. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma said to your grandma, gonna set your flag on fire. Talk about hey, hey, I go, I Jato no sitana name. Jato no sitana name. All right, here we go. You guys are gonna have to sing this one now. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, who's doing the harmony? I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, yeah. So I hung my head and I cried. Yeah. Let's do that again. Come on. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Come on. You make me happy when skies are gray. Opportunity, here we go. You'll never know, dear Harmony, how much I love you. Here we go. Please don't take my sunshine away. Here we go. 'Cause you know love and alcohol can't touch that stuff at all. Always seems to get the best of me. Yeah, combination's dangerous. Every time I mix them up, I end up saying something I don't mean. But it ain't my fault, no. I blame it on love and alcohol. Oh, it ain't my fault, no. I blame it on love and alcohol. Yeah, it ain't my fault. I blame it on love and alcohol. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Marshall Dane. Thank you so much for letting me perform for you, to be with you, and to help you guys celebrate going into the weekend. And after a long week, you deserve to have a little bit of a chill out. I've got a little 30 seconds left, and then I'm out of here. Be good to yourselves. Thank you so much once again. Please find me out there if you're interested in checking out my music. I would be interested in having you check it out. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, you. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, you. Your turn. Come on. Na. From wherever you are. Love and alcohol. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cheers, everybody. When I say right on, you say right on. Right on. I heard you. Peace, everyone. Thank you so much.
Marshall, thank you so much. That was absolutely fantastic. I was dancing in my chair here. I had so much fun. So thank you so much. And thank you.
Right on, right on.
Yes. Well, this is really our last guest for the day, and what a way to end the session. It has been a pleasure being your MC for the day. I had so much fun, and I learned so much from our amazing speakers. We would like to thank all of our guests and keynote speakers for their contributions to RISE Series 2021 Showcase event. On behalf of Research and Innovation and the Entrepreneurship Department, a donation has been made to Georgian College in your honor. This gift will help students reach their full potential by helping to fund vital awards, scholarships, and emergency student bursaries in the year ahead. Thank you all for helping us rise today for tomorrow. To close out the event, I'd like to bring back to the stage Dr. Mira Ray, Director of Research and Innovation at Georgian College, for her closing remarks and the presentation of the first annual Innov8 Awards. All right. It's time. It's here to close out this amazing event that we've had today. I am going to bring back to the stage Dr. Mira Ray, who is the Director of Research and Innovation at Georgian College, for her closing remarks and the presentation of the first annual Innov8 Awards. I'm so excited to see who gets awarded. Mira, over to you.
Wow. First, let me say thank you, Virginia, for a great emceeing day. Second, let me say thank you to Marshall Dane. Can we call you back for an encore after we're back on campus? We'd love to see you perform live at our campus pub, and I'm sure our students would too. I'd like to take a moment to pass on a message from our fearless team of planners. They've been working so hard backstage to make things go smoothly. Kat and Cecilia would like to say to you that it's been a phenomenal experience seeing our vision for RISE 2021 come to life this week. It is bigger and better than we could have imagined, with over 600 attendees registered and taking part. For those of you wondering how RISE 2021 came to be, yes, it too began as an idea we had on a Zoom call at the end of January. What you see before you today came from an unwavering commitment to our vision, a willingness to adapt and change when needed, to go with the flow when things didn't work out exactly as planned, and our desire to collaborate across departments, industries, and geographical borders. Thank you to Research Innovation Entrepreneurship team for their encouragement and the excitement and buy-in from all levels of leadership at Georgian College. We designed Rise 2021 to provide all of you with a virtual opportunity to learn something new, to try something you might not have done before, and to celebrate innovation and inspiring individuals across Georgian College within our community and abroad. At its core, we always held the principles of equity, diversity, and inclusion. This was front of mind when we considered the session topics and brainstormed who could be included in our lineup of speakers. We hope each of you has seen at least one changemaker highlight this week to whom you can relate. Lastly, when you leave Rise 2021 today, take with you the thought-provoking ideas from our guest speakers and the desire to make one of your own ideas come to life. We are all change makers, and that is what the world needs right now. Thank you, Kat and Cecilia. Over the past 4 days, we have covered so much ground. On day one, our focus was on economic development, digital transformation in multiple sectors, big data analytics, and equity, diversity, and inclusion in the workplace. We also spent time with our local manufacturers at the Manufacturing Innovation Summit, and we dove deep into big data at the student-organized Big Data Insights Conference. On day two, our journey took us to the entrepreneurial world, and we did some entrepreneurial activities of our own. And we were able to connect live with many of our local entrepreneurs that work with HBEC at our 3D Click and Shop marketplace. On day three, we focused on health, wellness, and social innovation, including the impact of climate change on our well-being. We even went international to hear COVID-19 pandemic experiences and how they differ for us here versus Guatemala. And today we focused on students to hear how COVID-19 has taken its toll, but also provided opportunities. We brought in mindfulness practices, heard from a powerhouse panel on how to empower women in innovation, and importantly, how to think like a futurist. That is to say, how to rise today for tomorrow. This time, I'd like to say many thank yous, so many. I'd like to thank all the speakers and MCs for taking the time and helping us make this event what it is. There were multiple speakers throughout the week, and to thank them all, we just want you to know that in lieu of a gift to the speakers and in appreciation of accelerating our students' success, we will be making a donation from the Department of Research, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship in their honor to an annual scholarship fund to be presented to deserving students. Thank you to all of our sponsors who have come together to make this event happen. Georgian College Student Association, first of all, sponsored the Rise Up Toolkit, the boxes that you may or may not have gotten yet, but if you haven't gotten yet, you will as soon as the state of emergency is over. And they also sponsored today's keynote speaker, Leah Zadie. Central Ontario Broadcasting, John Arruda and Cody McGregor, they had a radio spot for us on Cool FM and an article on Barrie 360. The Henry Bernick Entrepreneurship Center and their team who sponsored the day two of Rise, the Shaq Edwards talk, and the 3D Click and Shop marketplace. We want to thank our college leadership for supporting research, innovation, scholarship, and entrepreneurship, always. They are such champions for us at the college. And to the team who organized and executed this amazing event. Over the past 4 days, they've produced a live show for you that rivals anything that Trevor Noah or Saturday Night Live could have done. Kat Ennis and Cecilia Doucette, whose pictures you saw earlier, they have spent several hours, even days, without sleep, with a lot of coffee and a lot of sugar to run this event. They've had major ups and downs that come with learning a new platform and new technology and coordinating so many moving pieces. And they've been dedicated, graceful, and steadfast. This also includes our planning committee, Dr. Jacqueline Limoges, Dr. Scott Staring, Ross Bigelow, Dr. Jamie Doran, Sarah Bentham, Jenna Green, Virginia Barlow, Nicole Norris, Chris Dick, Shona Morrison, Vicky Ball, Sophia Kelman. Thank you to all of them for their guidance along the way. Lastly, I want to thank the judges for the Innov8 Award. Dr. Scott Staring, Dr. Jamie Doran, Amanda Duncan, Chris Dick, Ross Bigelow, Mary Dobson, and Paula Bailey. Speaking of the Innov8 Awards, I think that's what we're here for right now. Let's talk about them. This award is for those presentations in the Innov8 Student Showcase and recognizes excellence in research, innovation, and change-making. For each student presentation, there were 2 independent evaluations based on a defined set of criteria for both a PowerPoint presentation and the video that the students submitted. I am so pleased to announce that our winners are Sanjeev Kumar from the Artificial Intelligence Architecture, Design, and Implementation Program for his presentation on Artificial Intelligence Architecture, Design, and Implementation. Lakshmi Rajendran from Big Data Analytics for a presentation on pothole detection using microprocessors. Ashvir Upal and Rohit Pratim Sunkara from Computer Studies have won for their Dream Design Tourism website. You may have heard these two speaking at our e-co-op panel or even visited them at the Click and Shop Marketplace. Stephanie Sabine from Environmental Technology has won for her presentation on grassland bird study and future grassland restoration management recommendations. Rachel Rydek from Nursing has won for her presentation on COVID, mental health, and self-care, an Indigenous perspective. And Sarah Houston from Police Studies, the cold case of Carrie Ann Brown. Congratulations to all of our winners. And finally, we have a grand prize. Throughout the past 4 days, people have been collecting gamification codes that they've been trading in for prizes. Our gift basket was sponsored by the Henry Bernick Entrepreneurship Center. It's a gift bag that includes upwards of $300 worth of goodies. And our winner for Rise 2021 is Nadine Prue. That's interesting because Nadine swept in the last minute and stole it all. So congratulations, Nadine. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for rising with us this week, for having an open mind, an open heart, and a desire to share, collaborate, celebrate research, innovation, scholarship, and entrepreneurship with all of us at Georgian. Stay home, stay safe, and please, when you have the opportunity, please go get your COVID-19 vaccines so that we as a global society can continue to rise up for tomorrow. Thank you so much.